Alright folks, let's get an update on the fish room. Alright, so I think last time I showed you I brought this little storage unit down here to store some stuff in. Got my pump on top. Alright. Well, I've moved some stuff around, put storage stuff here so I can put bags and nets and food or whatever in there. Up here I got some, and a little barrier here. Turn my chair around so I can get a little lower look down here. It's a lot of help. Scares the fish. I'm gonna get new lighting soon for these. But these are the convicts. Get a reflection of them there. They're up in there. They're doing all right. Little crib. Baby crib hanging out on top of the rock. I think that may be the only of the fry that's left. So next time I may separate them out. See if I get a better return. And I don't realize how dirty my glass is until I start videoing. Got one down here. Got the smaller convict in here with the black neons and firemouth. There he is. Convict got a little too close. Yeah, before long I'll set me up a tank to put that guy in, and get some more firemouths for in here. Make this a firemouth tank. But for now, you see he digs him a little hole out down there to hide in that cave. I filled it back in with sand substrate a couple times, and he keeps digging it back out. Glad to see he's got color back on him. I had started to think it was because there wasn't a background on this tank, or maybe because the sand was white. But I don't know. Might just be because of his tank mates. Now he's got somebody to chase around and stuff. He's coloring up a little better. Alright, so this 20 down here, still nothing in it. 20 over there, still nothing in it. Waiting on new inhabitants. Turn you around here. 29, nothing in it. We'll get to this in a minute. Here's the 55. Got some little angel friends in it. And my two Danios up here. Looks like they're going crazy trying to spawn in a bear tank full of angels. Stupid fish. Maybe they weren't spawning, maybe they're just dancing or something. Alright, I've got a video where I'm putting these angels in here, and I just realized it's going to come out after this video comes out, which doesn't make good sense in the timeline, but oh well. Alright, so the big brown thing. This thing. Set my remote down. Move my lazy chair out of the way. This big brown thing is was a carport cover. So it's basically like a tarp, and it's probably 10 or 12 feet wide, and I'm guessing 20 feet long. And my plan, right now it's just kind of thrown everywhere, my plan is to take it and fold it in half here and hang it up here around the fish room. I get back here so you can kind of see better. Hang it up on the other side of this ductwork around what I've got for a fish room right now to make a room out of it. And that'll help in my uneducated viewpoint or uneducated understanding. It will help to hold in temperature so that winter's coming up on us quickly, that this little area in here will maintain a more constant temperature, a warmer temperature than the rest of the basement here. And that's part of the reason that these totes are stacked up here, to create another barrier, because they're full of stuff like stuffed animals and clothes and storage stuff, whatever's in storage. But just the stuff that's in them and the air that's in them will hold the temperature better than just open air. And then I picked up this, and it's full of a staple gun, poor lighting over here. Let's see if I can get more lighting. Apparently not. This is an insulation blanket, like what you would move stuff with, cover furniture and stuff with. I got a couple of those, 6 feet long, for about 3 or 4 feet wide, so I can use those, and this tarp also to create a sort of wall. And then I got this used utility sink. It needs some work. The legs are kind of wonky on it, but I think I can frame them up with some wood. You know, you can't beat free though, so I put this in right here under the water line here, so I can connect to the cold water here, and over here's the water heater. I can connect to the warm water here if I decide to do that, and hook right into it. And then all I gotta do is run a drain, and I can run my water change system right off of this instead of having to drag hoses from the next nearest one, which is outside, and I don't want to be dragging water hoses outside in the snow. So there's that upcoming project of tapping into the water lines to hook up this wobbly sink, and hanging up my curtains for the walls of the fish room. And then I'll probably need to get some more shelves or whatever coming through here to put this tank, that tank, the 20-gallon that's upstairs, and maybe a tank or two more. And I have to talk myself out of going and getting more tanks because I got the $1 per gallon sale going right now, and it's hard to resist $1 a gallon. But I've got so much stuff I need to be doing down here that if I keep doing other stuff, I can't get this stuff done. So I need to get my filters in for the 55, and I'm going to put sponge filters in these, get filters in for them, and the lights that I've got coming for them and these, get those in. I need to get my sink plumbed. I want to get a overflow type system plumbed for these, so that when I do water changes I can make it more automated. And I need to get my my walls up, curtains, barriers, whatever you want to call them, and a heat system in here. I want to get a more permanent electrical system than the cords, extension cords hanging and going to strips and stuff. I want to get it more I don't know if the word's permanent or more professional looking, I guess, instead of just extension cords and all that. Can't wait to get my new lights, because that... Here, I'll show you what I got up here now. I probably showed you before. It's just like a heat lamp that I had laying around, and it's hooked up to this remote controller. This remote control here, on and off. I mean, it warms up the room some, but I'm not a fan of the coloring of it. And you can only really shine it at one tank, because, like, look at that tank. And you come out through here and it gets darker, because there's not a lot on them. Well, hopefully cribs will throw another spawn, and maybe the convicts will start breeding. I've never bred convicts without substrate, and I thought I would try it. Maybe I need to add some substrate to it. They had fry when I picked them up, so you would think that they would spawn again pretty soon after losing their fry that they had. But maybe they need substrate, or something's up, or I don't know. We'll give them a little bit more, and then if they don't spawn in the next couple weeks, we'll probably add some substrate. Probably do something different besides the sand, just to give a variety down here. Might do a black sand, or some gravel, or I don't know. We'll think of something. And they may spawn on the bare bottom before then. Alright, well, I guess that's that, and we'll see you next time. I may go to doing Fishroom updates once every couple weeks instead of once a week, because I know you all like seeing actually something different. I had a little bit of something different this time, but you know, the more I have to show, the better, I think. So maybe every 2 weeks instead of one. Little female's peeking out. Turn the lights off, see if that encourages them a little better. But yeah, until next time, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever you like. And hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, hit the notifications bell, the share button, all those little buttons, and we'll see you next time.